Look. These are my guests for Canada coming. I'm filming.
Yeah, I do.
Action. Please, this way. I'm taking a movie now with my new people that had, sunglasses. Now there will be somebody who's gonna hold us. Here you go. You're gonna do it, okay?
Sure. The motor running?
Yeah, they're running. Yeah, the motor running. Yes.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Okay.
No, even gotta listen. We don't have to tell you now.
Otherwise.
All right, now.
I'm getting paid right now.
Of course.
Okay.
You're gonna have a tip at the end of the day. Don't worry. Okay. So what we're gonna have here, everything. We do have the already filmed the Colosseum. So we do have now here on the left the Arch of Constantine, built on the 312 AD, and we do have instead on the right we do have what? We do have the Arch of Titus straight ahead, built on the 70 AD. Lots of history here, because this is the man who fought against Maxencio. That's why we do have even the decorations of Constantine and Maxencio inside of the wall into this arch. But then we do have even Trajan's life, because this guy is the man who conquered Dacia. Dacia was like old land that then became Romania. If you think about a name, Romania, how is that spelled? Is R-O-M-A-N-I-A. Okay, so Romania, the biggest colony ever conquered by the Romans. So those people on top of this arch, those are princes actually from Romania. They have a heavy coat, they have a long beard, because in Romania now they're freezing, right? So those are not Romans. Instead of that building up there is Titus. Titus, the man who conquered, actually he destroyed Jerusalem. The story about that arch is very related so much on this, the Colosseum. Because the Colosseum was built with what? With slaves coming from Jerusalem. Even a temple of Jerusalem being destroyed and the marble being recycled to build, I can tell part of this, probably the 2% of the marble involved, but it symbolically was something very important. Right? So, only 40,000 more or less slaves, captured, even moved from Israel into Rome to build the Colosseum. 2,000 of them, they died to build it. Now, I will explain to you now, when we get in, why the name of this one is not actually is not the Colosseum, but is only the Flavian Amphitheater. An amphitheater is made by two theaters facing each other. That's what it means, amphitheater. Amphis in Greek means double, so it's a double theater. That's what it is. Flavian, because it's the last name of the man who built it. That's what it is. So why the Colosseum? I need to explain to you when we get in. All right? Now we go. Yeah. Just thank you very much.
No problem.
No, I'm still filming. I'm not gonna stop anything. This way. Thank God it's a beautiful day today. Now is September, one of the best months you can come to visit the city of Rome. September, October, the two probably high season of Rome. Now look at this. Look at the real name. You see right below the cross? Here we go. We have Amphitheater Flavian. And all the others, like people, they are like popes. They collaborated to the restoration, or even to, for example, Benedict XIV is the man who put the cross into the Colosseum, remembering how many people they died into the Colosseum. So, you know what I mean? It doesn't exist, the name Colosseum, inside or outside. It doesn't exist. The real name of this building is only the Flavian Amphitheater. That's what it is. Okay? Okay. Follow me, please.
You don't mind it? I go by myself, right?
Okay, now I'm gonna get my 6 tickets that I pre-buy for you, and so everybody's gonna skip the line to get in. No line to make it with me. No way. Dai.
Quanti sono?
Qui sono 6. 6. Fino al berretto blu. Questa mi scega. Okay, it's on. It's on. All right.
Uh-oh. I need to take my glasses off.
Okay, now this is very important. I want you please now take a picture of this. Come closer. Even the audio. This one is very important because now you can see from here the Flavian Amphitheater, but then we have the Colossus of Nero. Here we go, 60 AD. What we're gonna have, more or less, you know, the Colossus of Nero was a statue of Nero facing to the city, 120 feet tall, like 40 meters. That was not a plane, but was an empty bronze statue. Right here, before this one was built, there used to be a lake. So Lake of Nero and the statue of Nero. He had a huge villa here. Like, imagine like Michael Jackson's residence. Huge, right? So when he died, everybody wanted to recycle everything he left. So what he did with the statue, they pulled it with 24 elephants from the place that it was, close by the lake, they moved it. Now Titus, that he was in Israel, what he did, he shipped to Rome what? Slaves and the money, the gold, to collect from Israel. With that things he's fighting in Rome, what he built? This. So he spent the money to build the marble and everything, and to build this. 8 years only to build, between 72 and 80 after Christ. So they were coexisting the amphitheater, now you know what it is, double theater, and the Colossus of Nero, the statue. The statue is a landmark, as a meeting point for the Romans, and this one instead for the gladiators' games. Fine, two different things. But when the barbarians that came into Rome, what they did with the statue? They recycled the statue, they melted. With that bronze, how many weapons they can do? Lots. So they did swords, you know, shields and everything. So the statue being teared down. And the nickname Colossus about a statue because that was about the size of the statue being transferred from the statue to this building. That's why. So always think about this. This is today is called the Colosseum, but the name it comes only because of the statue was standing close by the amphitheater. Colossus, huge. That was the meaning of it, right? So this is the real explanation about the Colosseum. Why now it's just a nickname. Then Colossus, Colosseum, with the local slang, you know, people they change it. All right? So what are we now? This is a beautiful St. Peter Plaza, I can tell. I don't want to say square because it's not really square. It's like a circle here. It's like an embrace. You're gonna be embraced by what? Here we do have like both sides, like 144 columns built by Bernini here, left and right, like an embrace. Everybody wants to be welcomed by the Christian Catholic Church. That's what is the meaning of this place. Now, the Basilica of St. Peter. Carlo Maderno built the facade, but on the back we do have the beautiful dome project by Michelangelo. What is the Sistine Chapel? Look, you see, right between the obelisk and that building brown, we do have that roof with the antenna on top. You see that? Yeah. That is the Sistine Chapel. That's where it comes out the smoke, black or white. Oh, okay. When we do have the conclave. The conclave is like imagine symbolically the people locked inside of the Sistine Chapel. That would be probably 100 and 120 cardinals. One of them will be the next pope. And they're gonna show up the white smoke from the top of that roof.
Oh, okay.
If it's gonna be white or black. White means positive, black means not yet. So the cardinal will show up from the main balcony, except that, right above the cross. Okay. And he will tell to everybody here, like hundreds of thousands of people waiting for the big announcement here. They're gonna say, he's gonna say, Magnus Gaudium Habemus Papam. That means big happiness. We got a pope. So the pope himself is gonna introduce himself for a couple of minutes from the balcony, and then he should reach his his apartments on top of the building. You see, we have a top of the building. We have a line of windows. All right. 1 and 2 from right to left. The second one is the one that used to be the bedroom of the Pope. What about today? Today, Francesco I, he doesn't want to live on that apartment. Why? Because he wanted to be like a simple guy. That's where it comes from, you know, the name Francesco. Francesco from Assisi. All right, the man who probably started his evangelization from the bottom, from the poor people. Was the son of a rich family of tailors. He decided to change completely his life, donate himself to the poor people. So Francesco, the Pope of today, doesn't live up there, but he lives into the Vatican in a small room, small apartment with a bed, with a table, chair, no TV, nothing fancy. That's what it is. This obelisk here, from Egypt, it used to be in the center of the Circus of Nero. The Circus of Nero used to be right here. Now, from the beginning of the columns to the end, right here, a long circus. Long. So that's where we are. This is the center of Christianity.
Are we in Vatican?
St. Peter, exactly. We are in the Vatican's country here. Yes, we are.
Okay.
This is owned by the Vatican. This part of the plaza owned by the Vatican. Why those chairs? Because on Wednesday, you see there is a kind of a white canopy up there, up to the steps. The Pope does his papal audience. That means a speech to everybody, like a couple of hours about what happened the last week, you know, during the week. His speech, you know, just talk to the people. That is on Wednesday. On Sunday instead, because of the Angelus, he's gonna bless the crowd with this kind of a symbol, you know, the Trinity. I'm one from 3 different persons, the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, from that window up there. It will be just a half hour. 2 hours, half hour. Okay, that is the main things that he does. Look, on top of the facade of Carlo Maderno, we do have what? We do have the Apostle of Jesus with Jesus in the center with the cross. All over here instead, above the columns, we do have saints. See how they're cleaning now the columns? The scaffolding?
Yes.
From left to right, they're cleaning everything.
And then on this side over here.
Yeah.
So the actual Vatican is all of that, or is it?
The Vatican is right beyond, even the church is part of the Vatican's country, but if you want to get in, you're going to have a permission. Even be invited by some people, they ask you. They send you the invitation, right? Cannot get in by yourself. It's a country. It's very important. The Vatican is like 1 square mile, even kilometer, it doesn't matter. There's like 5,000 people living inside during the day, only 1,000 during night.
Now this line up here that's going in.
The line to get into the Basilica is starting from there,
Right there, okay.
and it goes all the way up, see there?
There, around there,
Yeah,
around there,
up there, through the security,
and then around.
and then up there.
Now what is this whole bunch coming down that way?
That's the exit.
Well, that's the exit.
That's the exit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
people that get in through the right, they get out from the left.
Okay.
Now, because I'm filming, now I want to ask you, you guys had a good tour?
Oh, yes, very much.
Now you tell me why. I'm filming. I'm filming. Action.
All because of you, Marco.
Oh yeah. Okay.